The most peaceful countries in the world. You and I would love to live in a country where we can sleep with our two eyes closed. Is that possible in your country or where you presently live? Then you are living in one of the most peaceful countries in the world if you have minimal worries about threats to the peace of society. However, if you are considering moving, and you are in a position to move to a more peaceful country on Earth, you will like to consider peace indices such as economic stability, political stability, and individual happiness among other factors. We in this post present 8 of the most peaceful countries in the world according to the 2019 Global Peace Index as released by the Institute of Economics and Peace, IEP. Number 1. Iceland. Iceland remains undoubtedly the most peaceful country in the world. It has topped the list for 10 years. This small nation of only 350,000 inhabitants is becoming more peaceful. The smallest nation in NATO does not have a standing armed force. The education, health, and welfare systems in this country rank it top among peaceful nations. The crime rate is very low, and so is the unemployment rate. 97 of the Icelanders are in the middle and working community, and there is no rich-poor dichotomy in Iceland. Number 2. New Zealand. New Zealand has been second only to Iceland in the list of the most peaceful countries in the world since 2017. The country has maintained a slot among the top 4 most peaceful nations of the Earth for 10 consecutive years. New Zealand is rarely mentioned in any news of domestic or international conflicts. Though many New Zealanders are of very little means, they are happy to eat their dry bread in the modest homes in a generally tranquil society. You may not meet a policeman in 5 years in this peaceful country. Number 3. Portugal. Next on the list of the most peaceful countries in the world is Portugal. The nation of a population of 10 million stands out in terms of peace and safety among other nations in her part of Europe. It ranks above average industrialized nations in terms of housing, environmental quality, personal security, and work-life balance. The cost of living is generally low in Portugal, which drives Portuguese less to work and reduces the love of money. Number 4. Austria. The landlocked country is less than 9 million people in the 4th most peaceful country in the world. Since the Cold War ended, Austria has tried to tolerate rival blocs and reached compromise to enjoy peace with her neighbors. Not yet admitted to NATO, the peaceful nation is enjoying its new membership of EU, thanks to her impressive performances in the aspects of income, jobs, and housing, along other social well-beings. Number 5. Denmark. Denmark, the currently 5th most peaceful nation on Earth, has been among the top 10 peaceful countries by every indication since 2011. Danes can travel anytime to and inside Denmark. The low income level in Denmark translates to a low crime rate and a high level of political stability. There is a remarkable freedom of the press and high respect for human rights. Though incomes are low, there is high equality of freedom. No wonder why it ranks as one of the happiest nations of the world. Number 6. Canada. Peaceful nations are not only in Europe. Canada makes the 6th position among the safest nations. Consider the fact that there are little internal conflicts, low crime levels, and political stability. You cannot expect anything short of peacefulness when a country of just 37 million has the 2nd largest landmass on the Earth. With excellent health facilities, great job opportunities, and social welfare package, Canada is rightly one of the peaceful countries to live in. Number 7. Singapore. Southeast Asian country of Singapore occupies the 7th position in the Global Peace Index report. Singapore is fast rising in that yearly report, even though the entire world is becoming increasingly violent. According to IEP, Singapore gives high priority to social safety and security. Any death is just too much in this gateway country that does all within her power to prevent domestic and international conflicts. Number 8. Slovenia. The 8th position in the most peaceful countries in the world goes back to the European nation of Slovenia. Far from the top 10 among the peaceful countries about 5 years ago, it is fast gaining a position on the list. Even though they have scarce land resources, the 2 million Slovenians are blessed with peace in their paradisiacal territory that is rich in biodiversity. Health and tranquility go together to make Slovenia a very peaceful country in the world. If you look at this list of the 8 most peaceful nations in the world, you can conclude that money is not necessarily a factor of peace. Many of these countries are actually not among the richest in the world. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell.